Hi Gemini, welcome to Third Eye Tarot. This is going to be your birthday bonus reading, so let's get straight into it. Hey Spirit, please read messages for Gemini's highest good. Thank you. So welcome back Gemini. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks so much. So happy to have you here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. We're going to get one overall theme from the Wild Unknown archetype and read from the book before we get into the tarot. I think it's beautifully written. I hope you enjoy. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Gemini energy. Hope you're having a good birthday season so far. This one just sort of jumped into my hand. So we're going to take it Athelia or Alethea. Not sure how to pronounce that word. We'll just say Alethea, I guess. It's page 221. Our soul recognizes the truth. When someone speaks it, a cool wave of relief washes over the room, and all the facts and figures in the world fall by the wayside. Such is the power of Alethea. It has an undeniable resonance that goes beyond the rational. We can also recognize Alethea by its contagiousness. When we hear someone speak the truth, we see the truth within ourselves and are more likely to tell our own story. The Alethea card requires us to step toward an act of truth. This might look like a conversation, a gesture, a poetic act, or a ritual that honors the unveiling of what's been concealed. Reclaiming your own truth is a way to reclaim your vital energy, health, and sense of belonging in the world. Truth has its own wings. Set it free. There you go. Gemini. Something about the truth. Let's open up with ethereal visions today for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. On the cut, we have the Well. This is unique to this deck. It's sort of like an oracle card within this deck. It represents feminine energy in that of the muse, right? Or the well of inspiration. So maybe there's some sort of creative work you want to do with telling the truth. We also have the Star on the other side, major arcana for Aquarius. Fellow air sign energy to you, Gemini. But the Star represents healing. It represents a dream come true, a wish fulfilled. Like you wish upon a star. So happy birthday. Who wouldn't want their dreams and wishes coming true on their birthday? Isn't that the whole point of blowing out candles, right? So this is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Look at that. A rebirth for air sign energy. King of Swords is air element. Then we have the Judgment above it. The Judgment is major arcana for Scorpio, but this is, you know, literally spirits rising up from their graves. So it's a rebirth. It's coming back to life again. On your solar return. This is for Gemini, thank you. 9 of Cups. So we just saw the major arcana version of the Wish Come True card, and here's the minor arcana version. So expect a lot of wishes coming true on your birthday. Wow, 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck as I pause. It's a very stable energy. It's one of 2 marriage cards. It's a celebration. People are celebrating somebody who's just been married in that card. Charles is trying to get in. Hold on a second. Come on, baby. Hi. Okay. Back to shuffling. Hi, Charles. Hi. Hi, honey. All right, so Charles is joining us for your birthday bonus, Gemini. And I paused on the sun. Could it get any happier? Here, happy birthday on your solar return. The sun and the 9 of Cups. So something's about to make you very, very happy, I would say. And this is very encouraging, positive energy that literally just flew out of the deck. So now it's officially on the table. You have the 9 of Cups to the sun. Like, listen, if you've been like stuck for a while, there's going to be some sort of an epiphany that dawns on your brain that helps you to get unstuck. No way. We just got the 8 of Swords in the reverse, and that's literally getting unstuck. In the upright, we're all tied up. We can't see clearly. There's a blindfold over the eyes. It's an energy of feeling like you're in a mental prison. Upside down, though, yeah, we're on those words, especially, yeah, somebody's getting unstuck for sure. What else do we have here? We have the Hierophant, and we have the Page of Swords. So, Page of Swords, somebody who's been held back, just kind of watching a situation, not ready perhaps to take action because they're gathering information, they're gathering data. The Hierophant is the other marriage card. We saw the 4 of Wands earlier. Now we're seeing the Hierophant. Major Arcana for Taurus. You could have Taurus somewhere in your birth chart if you're, you know, well, a sun sign Gemini watching this reading. I would assume you're a sun sign Gemini. Not like me. I'm a moon sign Gemini, so I'm not going to watch your birthday bonus. But I guess I could, but whatever. 10 of Swords, though, is coming next. It's coming under the sun. Thank goodness, because that's quite painful, don't you think? 10 swords in someone's back. The sun is a very healing energy as well, just like the star that we saw earlier. Right, Charles? A couple more for Gemini, thank you, Spirit. The Tower, coming right under that 8 of Swords in the reverse. So something could have blown up and you felt maybe backstabbed, betrayed here in the process. But with the 8 of Swords in the reverse, it's like you got yourself unstuck rather quickly. Or maybe this Tower left you no other choice but to be unstuck from a situation, right? So with the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck, I'm inclined to say you really didn't skip a beat. You didn't really miss much. Like you gathered yourself quickly enough. We have Judgment coming under the Page of Swords. So again, with the energy of rebirth showing up, not the Hierophant, looks a lot like the Hierophant with their outfits, don't they? But this is the Emperor, Major Arcana for Aries. This is the boss, the dawn of the deck. So the one who's calling the shots. The only energy in the tarot that has an influence on the Emperor would be the Empress. And that's just because she's divine feminine energy. He wants her happy. He likes when she's happy. It makes him happy to make her happy, right? So, Tarot of Mystical Moments for clarification. This deck is kind of funny. It has 2 kings and 2 emperors, masculine and feminine. We have the Chariot on the cut. So something that had been moving very slowly, maybe at a snail's pace, has suddenly upgraded to wheels and it's picking up speed. This is Major Arcana for the sign of Cancer. We have the 8 of Wands on the other side. So yeah, picking up speed. That is literally 2 of the fastest moving energies in the tarot. 8 of Wands with the Chariot. Well, maybe it took this Tower moment, which seemed like a huge betrayal, or it seemed like a huge upset initially, proved to be a blessing in disguise. Ew. The Tower again as I start talking about it, and look at you riding away from that Tower in your chariot, like toodaloo. I'm just saying, like, maybe it sucked initially, but I'm feeling whoever I'm reading for, that you got yourself unstuck rather quickly, or it unstuck you, and You didn't skip a beat. That's what I'm looking for. You didn't skip a beat. You really collected yourself rather quickly. There's the feminine version of the King of Swords in this deck. So whether you're masculine or feminine, Gemini, you were like, okay, bye. You're not skipping a beat. 9 of Cups, your wishes are coming true with this 9 of Cups into the Sun. Like, I really feel like whatever this was, it was like such a good thing, ultimately. Even if it felt kind of crappy initially. 9 of Cups for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Ten of Wands, so a very heavy, something very heavy that once it's released, it's like, okay, I feel better, I feel more buoyant, I feel happier and lighter. You know, we're clarifying the 9 of Cups was a wish come true for one person. You know, I'm assuming the birthday person, right? But there was something very heavy here with that 10 of Wands. I mean, obviously, 10 swords in someone's back would leave a scar and an emotional heaviness, right? So maybe somebody just gets to the point where they're like, yeah, I'm not going to waste another second of my life feeling this way anymore. I just don't want to feel this way anymore. I want to feel happy. That's literally what I'm getting. With the 9 of Cups into the Sun, it's like somebody's just dropping the heaviness of that. Yeah, okay, so we have the Strength on the bottom of the deck, major arcana for Leo. So is the Sun. Sun is also a major arcana for Leo, but the Strength here is a self-made person, a very self-disciplined, self-controlled, self-restrained, all of that. So some sort of inner mastery brings a victory. Holy cow, 6 of Wands, Gemini. So whatever it is that was weighing you down, it's like once you decide that you're just not going to be bothered by it anymore, it frees you up, and all of a sudden, because your energy has lifted and you're feeling happier, you're attracting wins. Win after win after win is what I'd like to say. Yeah, it came on the heels of doing a lot of inner work here with this Hermit card. Major arcana for Virgo. Clarify the 8 of Swords that's in the reverse. For Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. The 7 of Pentacles. So maybe there was an energy of like wanting to go with this Knight of Wands that's on the bottom of the deck right now. This is very fiery, passionate energy. The Knight of Wands really wants to take action, like they're feeling their wild oats, okay? 7 of Pentacles, though, it's like, not so fast. You're going to have to sit and wait for some sort of an investment to grow. So somebody was feeling stuck, perhaps because of a monetary investment they were waiting to mature. And so in the meantime, they were just sort of like watching, collecting information here, keeping an eye on a situation. Page of Swords. Clarify the Page of Swords for Gemini. The Hermit. Yeah, so I want to say sequestered away, like kind of just to yourself, or maybe this isn't your energy, maybe it's someone you're interacting with, but whoever this is, they just were doing a lot of inner reflection, inner work, while they were maybe perhaps waiting for a return on investment. In any case, whatever it was that they were working on, whoever this person is, it's going to be a smashing success. The Sun with the 6 of Wands, that's very good omen. The Magician. So yeah, whatever you've been manifesting here, Gemini, this is one of your major arcana. You share this one with Virgo because Virgo and you are both ruled by Mercury, and this is Mercury's energy. The Hierophant. So this is leveling up in something. It doesn't have to be marriage. It doesn't have to be a relationship. It can be within your work environment, like going to the next level, people now coming to you for wise counsel and advice. You're considered like an expert on something. The Chariot. So this is literally another card of victory, smashing goals, achieving success. After a very long, dark night, I'd like to say, with this moon on the bottom of the deck. Let's see what else came out. Yes, it's been difficult for whoever this is to overcome these obstacles. It was not an easy thing, right? 9 of Swords is here. And this is an energy of not being able to sleep at night. Like, so a very difficult time period is what this is pointing to. We have the 3 of Cups, the 3 of Swords, and the Sun again. So the Sun healing this brokenness. That's literally the next like energy to clarify, because honestly, 3 swords in a heart or 10 swords in a back, I mean, take your pick. They both kind of suck, right? But somebody's like, I feel, just making a decision within themselves to just say, listen, I don't care so much anymore. Like, as far as like, I'm not going to let it continue to ruin my future experience, poison my future experience. I'm not going to let it leach through into my future. It's time to like be happy here. It's like enough of this already. Like, I literally, somebody is just like, I cannot with this anymore. Now we're clarifying the Hierophant, right? And I feel like this is a very hard one title, like getting to that point where it's leveled you up in some sort of way, even if that level up is just an emotional one where we're just refusing, just flat out refusing to allow ourselves to, you know, dwell, okay, maybe in heavy emotions. You see the body language here, it's kind of like heavy, and clearly, you know, 10 of Swords to the Tower next. You know, if we're rebirthing, that means we must have died, right? Metaphorically speaking. Well, I mean, this is pretty toasted, isn't it? So clarify the Tower and the 10 of Swords together. Thank you. Knight of Wands. Immediately, I think, player energy, because the Knight of Wands is known for being very charming and charm you into bed, but they don't stay around, right? They're there for a good time, not a long time. So some sort of player energy could have like blown things up here. We see the 9 of Wands on the bottom of the deck as I pause. So this is the wounded warrior. This is someone who's been through a battle. She's like cut, right? She's bleeding, but she's not bleeding out. It's not fatal. It's not a mortal wound. Life knocks you down sometimes. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay down? Are you going to get up and rise again? I hope you're getting up. It seems like somebody here is. Clarify the Judgment for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. The Hierophant. Something about this experience here has given someone so much wisdom, right? You see this owl. The owl is like reading the book to this child. It's very much like the wise owl type vibes there. 4 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So it very well could be next level of commitment energy between you and an individual. 4 of Wands is, you know, these are both the marriage cards in the tarot, the Hierophant and the 4 of Wands. You have them both right here. Now, also, though, that could just be like a very stable place in your career. So if you were waiting for a while for something to grow and mature, it seems like it's starting to like level out and be more stable and secure. All right, so let's get some burning heart love oracle for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. If you like the way I read the cards, Gemini, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Hit that like button. It's very helpful. It's how YouTube knows that people actually like this content, and then they circulate it. So thank you. It's free for you, and it helps me out a great deal. If you would like a private reading, the information on how to contact me is in the description box. We have, I don't feel like I deserve you, and I have been working on myself. And we saw that here with the Hermit, you know, so that's good. We should all be trying to better ourselves all of the time, every day. Okay, a couple cards from the Hidden Truth Oracle. Thank you. I couldn't let you get close to me, and we will be together again. Okay, let's get one of these animal oracle cards for Gemini. Oh God, these are so big. I forgot. I haven't worked with these in a while. I forgot how huge they are. They're so massive, like I can't hold them the other way. Okay, one card please for Gemini. There you go. There's your animal totem for this birthday bonus. You have Puffin partnership. So yes, it very well could be. Absolutely. You have both marriage cards here. The Hierophants twice. We saw the Four of Wands twice out of both decks. This says, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So maybe it's not even partnership as far as like, you know, romance. It's just like community or something. Let's get some Moonology for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. We also have step out of your comfort zone, North Node energy. If you don't know what your North Node is in your birth chart, I highly recommend figuring that out. It's very valuable information. It's what your soul signed up to develop the traits of, whatever sign that's in. So a couple of angels and ancestors. Thank you. We have Winter, take care of your needs, self-care coming through in your birthday season. We have Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Okay. Let's get a couple from the Oracle of the Seven energies for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Shining through and body and soul. Beautiful. Okay, Star Code Astro card for Gemini. It's quite the mouthful. Star Code Astro cards. I think that's what they're called. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. If you'd like to make a donation to my channel, Gemini, I do have a link in the description box. And thank you so much to everyone who has donated. It really helps to bring these free readings to YouTube. There we go. You have Neptune, Vision. Then you have Aries, Act. And Aries came through with the Emperor as well. You could have Aries somewhere in your chart. All right, let's get you some Manifest Success cards. This is for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. We have Nugget, small increase, valuable info, honest assessment, fresh start, steady work, and career building. You also have Crown, overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth, owner, boss, taking charge, making progress. That's beautiful. All right, let's get some dolphins for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. These are my little dolphin cards, Gemini. They are decades old and very well loved. We have Tailspin. Yeah, somebody could have felt like they were in a tailspin there for a while. I mean, we really have some very heavy energy coming through there. We also have Nuzzling. That's much more like it. That's nice. We like that, right? And then a whale of a tail. Well, if you haven't been through some sort of a challenge, it's not going to be a whale of a tail, is it? Let's get some charms for Gemini. Let's see, we have believe in love. We have, this is Libra's symbol, so Libra energy coming through. I don't know if you can see it there. There, you can see it. Okay. Then we have the letter C. We have a little envelope, so messages incoming or outgoing, obviously. Maybe both. We did see that 8 of Wands, which is a lot of communication. There's the sun for the third freaking time. Okay, this is a little charm. It's the sun. You had the sun out of both decks, so happy solar return. We have an infinity symbol, which is always on the magician card, by the way. And then we have, oh, this is just a cute little, like, flower or something. I don't know, whatever. You're not going to be able to see it. I should probably just take it out. In any case, yeah, somebody's giving you flowers for your birthday. Let's get a blessing for Gemini before we close out the reading. Thank you, Spirit. We have a blessing of the earth. We have a blessing on growing older. Thank goodness. I'll take all the blessings I can possibly get as I grow older over here. All right, we also have a blessing on a journey. We did see the Chariot. And we have a blessing for a mother. That's what I have for you, Gemini. Happy birthday. I hope something in this reading was helpful. Until next time, take it easy. Bye.